Hey gorgeous, this is episode number 303 with the amazing Liam Austin.
Hey, this is Liam Austin. You're listening to Heart Sells podcast with Christine Schlonski. Enjoy.
I'm so looking forward to dive into the conversation with Liam. The perfect automated referral system is our topic today, and Liam has managed to educate over 100,000 business owners through his programs. Liam Austin is the co-founder of Entrepreneur HQ and a virtual event strategist, having launched over 15 virtual summits and online business networking events. His programs, Virtual Summit Academy and the $1 Million Virtual Summit, helps entrepreneurs to grow their businesses in a beautiful way. And as you probably know my work by now a little bit, I love summits. I do summits on a regular basis, and I am inspired by summits, and I am inspired by Liam's success story. So let's dive right in. Well, I am so super excited to have you on today, Liam. Welcome.
Yeah, cheers, Christine. Excited to chat with you too.
Yeah, I know you've been part of the Heart-Centered Lead Generation Summit, and I just loved the content you shared. You shared so much value all around having a virtual summit, getting clients from it, and so valuable. So I'm really, really excited to have you back on the podcast and, to get more pieces of wisdom for the audience. And we just had a little chat before, and obviously, it's been a process and, finding your business, fine-tuning your business, and becoming, one of the go-to people when it comes to virtual summits. And we talked about referrals. So let's start right in with this important topic, because I feel a lot of people leave money on the table because they don't really know, A, what a referral is, B, how to use it or how to make the best out of it. So let's start right in.
Fantastic. So, been running our own online business since 2015, where referrals have been the number one source of leads. Like 80-90% of our database of prospects come from people referring us business. And that's 100,000 plus leads across the last few years, which has been like phenomenal. Because when we get leads coming into the business, coming from different sources, the ones that convert the most are the ones that are being referred to me. Why? Because it's pretty simple. I think most small business owners know that when someone recommends your business, then that lead that's coming through is going to be more likely to convert. They're going to be a much better quality customer for you and ready to take action because they're trusting the person that referred them, and they're being told about this because it's something that they've shown interest in, and they want to get a solution to this issue or problem. So when we're getting these referrals coming in, we know that they're more likely to be a better customer for us and more likely to spend more in the business too. So we always look at identifying partnerships where we can get referrals into the business, knowing that that's our best source of leads.
Awesome. So how can people who are listening now can take that thought and kind of try to implement it in their business? So let's just say we have a consultant or a coach or a healer listening in, or a creative, and they, have a service that they probably want to sell. And maybe that's one-on-one coaching, maybe it's group coaching. Can they use referrals even though if they have not yet scaled to online programs?
Yeah, the thing is that everyone knows referrals are the best form of leads you can possibly get. I've explained why there's so much data and stats out there that show that they spend more, they convert better. So the problem is that most businesses don't ask for the referral. They just hope that happy customers or people that hear about the business are going to talk about it and share it on this social media world that we live in now. It's so easy to talk about businesses and share good experiences, but the reality is you need to ask. You need to ask for the referral from your prospects, from your customers, and especially from happy customers, like your ideal clients that you love working with, that you get good results for. These are the number one people you should be asking for referral. Do you know anyone that you think could benefit from the types of results that we got for you? Oh, yes, I can think of 2 or 3 people. Okay, what are their names? Write them down. Can you provide an introduction? Okay, fantastic. Here's a template that you can use. Make it super easy for them to just make the referral as well. So first of all, ask the referral. Second of all, make it easy for them by giving them the script to introduce you to their colleagues' friends. And they don't have to use this script perfectly, but it gives them an idea of what to write. And then just say, yep, just CC me in the email and I'll take it from there. So you've given them everything they need. All they need to do is copy paste the template in, put in the email addresses of people that want to refer to you, and those leads just start coming through to you. So the process there is really, really simple, right? You ask for it and then you just give a template to get them to actually take action on it. If they don't do it within a few days or a week or a time, like a time that you feel is appropriate, then you can always follow up with them and just ask, oh, hey, do you mind doing that introduction, because I've been thinking about this person we discussed and I really think we can help them, So always personalize it and make sure that you look after your best customers at the end of the day, because they're going to be your hottest source of referrals and leads. So that's the most simplest way to do it. But you can automate this as well, which makes it even easier, right? Set it up once and then you don't have to worry about making the ask ever again, because it's automatically asking your clients for you and automatically giving them a template and the ability to share it across multiple different platforms. Like, so talking about social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, but also inside messengers. So Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, all the other ones that are available now. But then also email. Email is the number one channel for most online businesses to convert customers. So convert them into a lead magnet, into a webinar, into a summit, into a sale. But when you are looking to convert a lead, when they're coming from email versus social media versus the messenger platforms, email is still, again, the channel that provides the highest conversion rate and spend the most with you. So you've got referrals, right, that convert the highest and spend the most with you. Combine that with email and you've got a super high chance of converting those leads into customers, because the referral that have come from your best customer coming via email. Now, okay, awesome, this sounds all great. How do I automate it? There's tools online that allow you to do this pretty simply. My favorite is Early Parrot. It just integrates seamlessly into the background of your existing process. So it's white labeled. People don't even know you're using an external software to be able to do this. And you set it up once, and every single new email subscriber or person you add to your database, your CRM system, will be put into that referral sequence that will automatically ask them for a referral and set up the template to make it easy for them to go and actually, yes, share this or your offering with their connections and their own audience. But then on top of this, like, how do we even accelerate this even further? You incentivize people to actually refer people. So you're giving them rewards for referring your business. Pretty simple. It's like what we mostly do anyway with small business. If you refer me a customer, I'll give you, I don't know, a 20% discount, or I'll give you this bonus, or whatever it might be, right? So give them a reward for introducing you to someone. And I'll give you an example of that for our email list. Our email list, every single person that is added to our email list, into our database, into our CRM system, they go into the Early Parrot email sequence and they get asked to bring along a friend to one of our events, one of our summits, or to download a report or a checklist or whatever it might be, our lead magnet. So once they're invited to do that and they're able to refer, say, just 2 people to opt in to our webinar, our summit, our lead magnet, then they're going to be rewarded with a gift after just sending us 2 referrals. And this is 2 referrals that are just free, adding 2 more people to our database. They haven't purchased anything. They're just 2 more high quality leads being added to our database that have been referred by an existing subscriber, prospect, customer. So that's with 2. There's a prize for just sending 2 referrals. But what if they send 10 or 25? Right? We also have tiers for that. So there's a prize at just giving 2 referrals, another prize and reward it at 10 referrals, and then a final reward at 25 referrals. And that just incentivizes people to actually go out there and actively share it, invite. Yeah, you're asking. Asking is good, but they can say no. Well, how about if I up the ante a little bit, encourage them, incentivize them to actually go and share it. I'm giving them the templates. I'm making it really easy already. I'm giving them a unique link that's automatically generated with Early Parrot to go and share this, that tracks it, and they can check out how they're going on the leaderboard, how many referrals they've made, and it automatically sends them the gift once they've hit those 3 prize levels. So all of this is pretty simple stuff, works really effective, and a one-time setup, and it's automated for every single lead that comes into your business. So that is the crux of it, really, and it's been the reason why our business has grown so fast over the last few years. And we can attribute 20% of our actual subscriber base, our 20% of our leads, coming from this automation of the referral process. So adding 20% of leads to our database, which has been phenomenal for our revenue as well as our just growth as a company.
Yeah, awesome. So when we talk about those referrals, then it's not that you sell them like a high-end offer. It's like how to get them even on your email list so you can nurture them. They can get to know your work. They can get an invitation to one of your online summits or to a webinar. But it's basically not like what like a coach would think, like, oh, a referral is somebody tells me to send a person for, one-on-one coaching. It's like the automation is more like the wider step where you can attract people at a lower commitment, like something for free, so they have the opportunity to get to know you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so for a coach, I mean, you probably have a free strategy session or something along those lines. Yeah, use that. So someone has taken your free strategy session. Hey, do you know anyone else that you think could benefit from a free strategy session like this? Oh, yes, I know 3-4 people that I was just talking with last week. Okay, great. Why don't you connect us and I'll give you this reward, which may be access to extra training, extra strategy sessions, mastermind, coaching, whatever it is. But you can work this out so that those rewards align with ultimately what you want to sell. So if ultimately you want to sell a 12-month mastermind package, then perhaps reward 1 is access to 1 free mastermind session, that group session that happens once a week. Reward number 2, maybe you get a whole month's worth. And the final reward might be 3 months worth, right, of access to your mastermind. So pretty simple to set up the rewards and the prizes, just making sure that they align with what you want to sell at the end of the day. And it gives people a taste, but also a high amount of value so that they love what they're getting and they want more.
Yeah. You talked about the template earlier, and I was thinking, probably if somebody has not ever done that, they probably will think, well, how do I even start? Like, what needs to be in the template so that it A, helps the person to refer me at my business, and B, it's written in a way that it gets results?
All right. So giving away all the secrets here now, but yeah, the template is pretty simple. It should be really short. One of the summits that we did that people can go check out, it's on demand. It's the Cold Email Success Summit. So I learned from, I think, 20 plus experts that do cold email, cold outreach every day. So asking for referrals, asking for business introductions. And what I got from it was always keep it personal, so it should always be from you, from your email address, from your name. It should not be sent via a email marketing platform such as Aweber, MailChimp, Infusionsoft, ActiveCampaign, ConvertKit. Don't use those guys. Any email that has an unsubscribe link at the bottom, people are going to know that, oh, this is just a newsletter. I've just been added to some kind of list. I'm going to ignore it. I won't even reply to that template. So the email should always be coming from your Gmail account as much as possible. So Early Parrot, that's why I love them. They integrate with your existing email provider. So Gmail, for instance, or G Suite, and it'll be sent directly from your account, which means higher deliverability, more likely to get open, seen, and responded to versus coming from your MailChimp account. So that's kind of stage one of setting this up. What does the template look like? So it's like, hi, name, make sure you personalize it. Obviously going to their direct email address, not to a help or a service or a support email address, always directly to a person, putting their name, personalizing it, keeping it short, just saying X name referred me to you. And that's probably one of the other campaigns that we've got. If this is coming directly from a friend, it would still be coming from you as the referrer, okay, in the automation tool, but it's just saying in the subject line something along the lines of an invite from your friend John, and then their email address, john@gmail.com or whatever it is, so that people go, oh, okay, yeah, I know John Smith, and I know this email address. This is definitely from him. Who's super high open rates with that subject line, even though it's come from, say, Liam Austin. Okay, so an invite from, I'm going to go and check it out. And I'll say, hey, Angela, I did this strategy session with Liam just last week, and I able to get XYZ results. I thought that you could benefit from attending a strategy session with Liam for your business, as I know you've been struggling with some of these things, XYZ. Here's a link to get access to a free strategy session that he normally charges clients $500 for, but because I'm referring you, you can get access in the next week for free. Right? Signed by John Smith. So just something really short, simple, that's personalized, that says the reason why, the email, what the ask is, the call to action with a really strong benefit, a free strategy session for free, normally worth $500. So super short, to the point, a link for them to take immediate action. And yeah, those normally get the highest conversion rates. Normally with that type of email, we'll see an 80% open rate. And then in terms of replies, anywhere between 20 to 40% replies from those.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And that can really, really kickstart your business because it has that personal touch, right? And then we do trust the person already. And if they really are looking out for our good, then this is a really nice benefit. Awesome. So what does hard sells mean for you? Just being authentic, right? Just being yourself. It's so easy for people to see through inauthenticity. Don't know if that's a word, but it's just inauthentic people who aren't being themselves. And then you just don't necessarily attract people that are your tribe, that you're going to enjoy working with, that you're going to get the best results from. So just by being yourself, being true to your heart, I suppose in this case,
then you're going to attract the right people. People are going to resonate with you and what you have to say and your beliefs and how you go about your process to get results. And they're going to want to work with you. So ultimately, being able to purchase and become a customer.
Yeah. Awesome. And, you achieved such a high level of freedom through your business, right? You were born in Australia, but now you live in beautiful Malta with a lot of sunshine too. And you just have a different lifestyle, and your business made that possible. So I'm really looking forward to our next episode, where we will be talking more about how you accomplished that and how other people that are listening and feel maybe a little bit stuck get a really, really cool idea of what they could do to make a huge impact in their business in a relative short amount of time. Because, I have used it and I know you teach it. So we want to share that with the next episode. Just to give people an idea, we're probably going to talk about virtual summits, because your amazing gift that you are giving to the audience is the virtual summit checklist. I will link everything as well as all the links to you in the show notes. But tell us, why do I need a virtual summit checklist?
I think having a checklist, so you wake up every day knowing exactly what you need to do. There's no procrastinating. There's, similar to how people wake up and they think, okay, well, these are the tasks I need to do today, making that list. The checklist just allows you to look at that list and go, okay, I need to progress through to the creation and launch of my summit by following, each step along the way, by following the checklist. And I think it just allows people to have the shortcut to a really strong foundation with their event, knowing that they're not skipping any of the most important steps to maximize your results, and you're not mucking around testing something or doing something that is really a waste of time and doesn't help you achieve higher results for your business. So checklists, and specifically if you're running any kind of virtual event, virtual summit, then this one I think is for you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I'm so looking forward to our next conversation, because I kickstarted my business with a virtual summit. And I know you are amazing in teaching that with your Virtual Summit Academy, and also with your $1 million virtual summit program, which we need to discuss in the next episode. That's such exciting news, so to speak, what's possible. And you have an overview over the market. So if people are thinking right now, well, I feel a bit stuck, not a lot of people know about me, this is a very wonderful and impactful way to get results in a rather short period of time. So I'm really looking forward to having you back. Thank you so much for the conversation today. Until next time.
Been great. Cheers, Christine.
Well, I'm just blown away of the way that Liam grew his business with such a simple step, right? I hope you are inspired as well. Hop on over to christineschlonski.com, find the podcast tab and this episode. You will have the show notes, the transcripts, all the links to Liam are just one click away, as well as the resources that we talked about in this episode, from the virtual summit Kickstarter checklist to the Heart-Centered Lead Generation Summit experience, where Liam has held an amazing presentation about his strategies as well. So definitely check that out. And once you're over there, sign up for the empowerment notes. That's empowerment right into your inbox with strategies, tools, inspiration, motivation, updates on Hard Sales Podcast and its amazing guests. And I can't wait to see you there. And I'm looking forward for you to tune in to the next episode with Liam, where we will be talking about a map to your successful summit. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day wherever you are in this beautiful world. And I'm saying bye for now.